thought about my book, but your book, I Can't Rap, but I Can Write. I love that title, by the way. I just made me giggle
Mhm.
because did you try to ever rap? Or I'm just curious.
Yeah, like it was just like it was honestly just a thing because there's like again, what am I surrounding myself? Like it's our my generations, like that's a cool thing to do, you know?
Uh-huh.
Uh so yeah, like I tried it just for fun, never thinking I actually would like pursue it as a career. But it was like the reason I called the book I Can't Rap, but I Can Write is like I found that what was actually true to me was writing, right? Like rapping is just like it was fun, but it wasn't genuinely who I was. I was just doing it for like if I were to do it, it'd be like for attention or fame or
Right.
whatnot, right? It's not like versus like writing this book I wrote about like my actual life, like real things, right? To quote you. So it's like the main message is just finding what's true to you, what your main purpose is. That doesn't mean I'm never gonna rap, right? I can still do it for fun, but it just means living out my purpose. And
Yes.
I think we're both doing it right here, just with this conversation.
That is that is beautiful. I think it's you're following your instincts, right? Which
Yeah.
is what I recommend. And you still have to be, have a plan.
Hmm.
And back in the day, some people just threw stuff and see what stuck on the wall, which is okay too. But
Hmm.
when you're younger, it's more it's okay. But you just gotta be be prepared for change too. And I think that's something that the podcast about change. That's resilient. We're gonna all experience something,
Hmm.
and your aspect of being positive helps you look at the positive side of stuff.
Hmm.
And I love the compound exercise thing. If you do too much in one day, you could be just like with you could go with writing.
Hmm.
You could get tire yourself out if you try to write 2 hours a day, right? It's
Yeah.
keep it to smaller bits. And I keep notebooks everywhere in the kitchen and in my office. And but I will write it down, or sometimes if I'm on the road, I'll like put notes in my iPhone. Have
Mhm.
that,
Yeah.
but you just don't know. And that's what happens to me when I'm moving. Moving
Mhm.
just makes me think, be open.
Yeah, like move from one place to another, you just mean, right?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
right,
just
just to keep my brain open, or
yeah.
I shouldn't say brain open, but it just got to be open to change, and we have to be prepared. And that's what I think is so important, and that's what I wanted to let people know. It's okay if you're different. We're all different, and
Hmm.
go with what motivates you, and do something that will inspire you as well. And I think reading inspires me. Obviously, it inspires you,
Hmm.
and it's just so cool that we